I'm Erica Natividad at Pearson International Airport. Well, the new federal rules protecting air passengers have yet to come into effect, but many Air Canada customers were wishing it was Tuesday night. A system-wide computer failure left hundreds of frustrated passengers waiting for hours here at the airport. Well, we looked into it, and it turns out if the rules were in effect, those passengers could have been compensated, but it all hinges on one detail. Air Canada says the computer system went down for roughly 3 hours Tuesday night and took several more to be fully functional once again. Multiple travelers reported waiting hours on planes and at the gates, and others complained about lack of communication. If the new air passenger protection regulations had been in place, the airline would have had to update its customers every 30 minutes, and they'd be entitled to rebooking on another airline if necessary. As for compensation for a large carrier like Air Canada, those affected could have been entitled to up to $1,000 depending on how long the flight was delayed. But this all hinges on whether the issue is within the carrier's control. If it's not, the airline doesn't owe you any money at all. And whether a computer system failure falls under that category is up for debate.
The government's new rules provide even more loopholes, more excuses for airlines. I would say that a computer error is well within the carrier's control, but I would anticipate that the airline would argue the contrary and may succeed in doing so.
CAA spokesperson Ian Jack agrees the airline could try, but is more hopeful that it would lose that argument.
They could try to argue that. This new system sets up an arbitrator, though, which is called the CTA, the Canadian Transportation Agency. It seems pretty clear to us, and certainly our interpretation of this, having looked at it pretty closely, is that things like your own IT systems are within your own control, and you would be liable.
There was a computer glitch on Tuesday. Do you think that would fall within Air Canada's control?
Two of my sons work with computers. My brother-in-law works with computers. Yes, it's under their control.
What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Do you think that falls within the airline's control?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Overall, absolutely, we can look for some more improvement in this, and we'll be there pressing for it. We'll also be watching for things like the airlines potentially hunting for loopholes, looking for ways not to have to pay out. We'll all have to keep a tight focus on that over the first couple of years.
The new rules will be implemented in 2 phases. The first phase kicks in on July 15th. The second phase, the one that would have been helpful in Tuesday's incident, that doesn't take effect until the end of the year, December 15th. At Pearson, Erica Natividad, City News.